And welcome back to the Triple S Sport Media Cairns Tire Power Barra Reef Big Bash page. Game 3, we're here tonight. The Twomey Schriber Thunder taking on designer home Daredevils. The Daredevils have won the toss and they are electing the field in this beautiful Saturday evening at Griffiths Park. Matty Wilkins is on strike for the Thunder. Joel Sykes is up the other end. Free body to Wilkins. First ball, just pushes off his legs behind square leg for an easy single. Beautiful evening. Daredevils are reigning champions from season 2. They'll be looking to continue their winning form last night, getting a good win against the Helping Hurricanes. This is the first game in round 1 for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. And I know the owner, Kev Twomey, is looking for redemption. Joel Sykes, another left-hander, is on strike. Very aggressive batsman, young Sykesy. Free body to Sykes. Left arm over the wicket, quite fast. Outside off stump. Just left with no run. This is our double header today, Saturday afternoon, our first game. A slashing shot in the covers there, a good bit of fielding there from the Daredevils. Sykes gets off the mark with one. Double header today, our first game to have seen the Peconi Badgers get their first win against the Helping Hurricanes. Our leaders at the moment in the golden bat and the golden bowler for the most runs and most wickets is the young Hurricanes all-rounder, Seth McGinney, currently leading that. Free body to Wilkins. Just outside off stump. Just pushes it forward. Quick single here. Puts pressure on the Daredevils. They get away with it. Good cricket all round there. No run. Sykes has to go through to the keeper. Daniel Freebody coming off a match-winning season with the North Cricket Club. Daredevils, a lot of experience out there. Good to see Matty Hopkins joining the crew today, filling in. Brent Edwards out there. Dibas Bandari. Harry Gardner. Freddie Pitterino, a lot of experience there. Andrew Phelps, the skipper. Free body. Sykes takes off. Once again, no run. First over down. None for 3 off 1 over. Good start there for the Thunder and Daredevils. New bowler, opening bowler for the Ding, Brenton Edwards. Matty Wilkins on strike, the young gun. One of Triple S favourites. 6-3 field, 6 on the offside, 3 on the leg side. Interesting to see 2 slips at the start here. Brenton Edwards very consistent, very tight. Bowls around the top of off stump. Do not give Matty Wilkins any room wide of his legs or let him hit straight. Very strong. Talk about off his legs. Fixes off his legs straight to the boundary. Picks up an early 4. Very rare from Edwards there to be straying down leg side, but a nice cricket shot from Wilkins. Tommy Maher in the field for the Daredevils. A lot of experience. Once again, Edwards strays down there. Wilkins flicks it off his classy shot off his legs. 4 more. Good start here from Wilkins against Edwards. 4-4. Straying on his legs there. First 5 overs in the power play. Only 2 fieldsmen, allowed outside the circle. Edwards comes back. Wraps him on the pads. Adventurous shout there for LBW for nothing. That's much better from Evans. Top of off stump. Wilkins nice and straight. Very technical. Big shout out to Mum and Dad, Brad and Ange. Be definitely here in the crowd. Great supporters and sponsors of the Triple S show. Well left, just outside off stump. 3 dot balls in a row. Good comeback here from Edwards, who was straying early on. Brent Edwards from the southern end. Matty Wilkins on strike. Slashes outside off stump, forward a point. They'll look for 2 here. Good over there from the Thunder. 10 off it. 2 overs down in this game 3 of the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Num for 13. The Twomey Schriber Thunder off 2 overs. Big shout out to Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tyre Power. For your tyre needs, make sure you contact Frankie Razzo. Daniel Freebody will resume from the northern end for the Daredevils. Sykes on strike. Freebody shores him up on the back foot for no run. Tommy Maher in the short cover there. Slashing shot outside off stump. Very wide there from Freebody, but gets away with it. No bat on ball for Sykes. Big shout behind the wicket. All for nothing. Umpires tonight, Craig Jedsberg and Kev Skinner. Very, very experienced. 2 of the best. A wild swing there from Sykes. Freebody on the mark. French cut. Cheeky single. He'll take the 1 run there. Freebody very accurate at the moment. All these dot balls count. They certainly do. Wilkins on strike. Swing and a miss. Nice and short there from Freebody. Gets a warning from the umpire. 4 balls gone in the over. Dot, dot, 1 dot. Matty Wilkins, 12 runs off 9 balls. Joel Sykes, 2 off 7. We're in the 3rd over. Num for 14. punches it off his legs down the full. Joel Sykes punches it down the mid off there. Slashing shot. Hits the ball hard for 4 runs. End of the over. Schriber Thunder off to a cracking. Changing the ball on. Lukey McAvoy for the Daredevils. Change the bowler from the southern end for the Daredevils. Luke McAvoy. Off spin, Freddie Pinarino standing man of the match last night in game 1. Lukey McAvoy batted well, 40 odd. Wilkins shows his intentions, smashes it through mid wicket there, hits it hard, too good for the fieldsman. 4 runs. Save your legs, batsman. Wilkins quickly goes to 17 off 11 balls now, 3 fours. He's showed his dominant signs here. He looks in very good touch. Twomey looking to take advantage of the power play in the first 5 overs. Only 2 fieldsmen out, which they've got a deep cover and a long on. So there's lots of vacant area there on the leg side, especially over mid-wicket and cow. One of the favourite shots for a left-hander. Wilkins punches it through the covers. A beautiful cricket shot. That'll race all the way to the fence. And once again, he picks up another early boundary. Takes his total to 21. Big shout out to all the Babinda viewers. I know you're watching down there. Hope all is well. Really do appreciate all your support, and I know Matty does. Back-to-back boundaries. Wilkins punches it forward a point and very good touch here. Picks up his 5th boundary already in the innings. Takes the score to 31 for Twomey Schriber Thunder. Three fours in a row here from the young gun. Absolutely outstanding. Matty Wilkins on the back foot. Punches it through the covers. 4 more. Expensive over here. 16 off it at the moment. 4.444. Matty Wilkins races to 29 off 15 balls. None for 35. Thunder certainly making the most and showing their signs early in this power play. McAvoy to Wilkins. Straight to mid off. End of an expensive over. 4 overs down, none for 35. Twomey, Schriber, Thunder. 4 overs, none for 35. Change of bowling from the northern end for the designer home Daredevils. Harry Gardner. New bowler from the northern end for the designer home Daredevils, Harry Gardner. Left arm fast over the wicket. He'll be bowling the Joel Sykes. 4 overs, none for 35. An outstanding start here from the Twomey Schriber Thunder. Last over the power play. Beautiful evening of cricket down at Griffiths Park here in Cairns in Menunda. Game 3 of the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. The Daredevils won the toss today and sent Twomey Schriber Thunder in the bat. Joel Sykes on strike. Harry Gardner from the Barron River Cricket Club. Beautiful ball. Nice way to start his over. Nice and full, pitched up, right on his toes. Don't forget, you can continue to watch all the action on the Barrier Reef Big Bash on Triple S Sport Media and the Barrier Reef Big Bash Facebook page. Full and wide down the leg side. Umpire Jesberg calls wide. Harry Gardner played with the winning FNQ Fusion side this year in the 2020 Bulls Masters Challenge. Gardner to Sykes, wraps him on the toes, very, very close, nice and full. Nothing. Nice comeback there from the young man. Sykes played with the Rovers Cricket Club. Bowls a bit off spin, very, very electric in the field and can hit a hard ball. Couple of field changes now. We see Edwards coming out to long on. Bit off here. Will we see Edwards later on flex his muscle with the bat in hand? Gardner to Sykes. Playing a miss straight over the top of off. Very ordinary shot there from Sykes. Well bowled, Harry Gardner. 4.4 overs now. None for 37, Twomey Schriber Thunder. Are we predicting a pass score tonight? I reckon the Thunder will be looking at 150 or 160 here to defend. Off to a good score. Projected score at the moment is 173 from the Triple S scoreboard. Oh, some good fielding there from the Daredevils. Sykes scurries through, but he gets away with a single.
Hey, good to see you. My aim's slightly listen over the top.
Harry Gardner to Wilkins. Wilkins in ominous form at the moment. 30 off 19 balls, 6 fours. Took a liking to Edwards and McAvoy. Wilkins on strike. Flicks it off his toes with ease. Once again, that'll find the boundary rope. Classic cricket shot. Beautiful cricket. Beautiful shot. Hang on. 5 overs now completed. None for 41. Matty Wilkins takes his tally to 33 of 21 balls. Joel Sykes is on 6. At the end of 5 overs, Twomey Schriber Thunder None for 41. As we see another change in the bowling from the southern end, Twomey for the Designer Home Daredevils. New bowler for the Designer Home Daredevils coming on the southern end. Lots of experience, former Queensland country player from the North Cricket Club, Twomey. Sykes will be on strike. Nice little opening partnership this. None for 41 or 5 overs. Twomey Schriber Thunder looking very, very good at the moment. Couple extra fieldsmen out and about now. Long on, fine leg, third man. Sykes smashes it straight back and the wickets light up. Lucky he didn't get a hand to that, Twomey. Beautiful shot there from Sykes. Hits the ball hard for no run. Sykes on strike for the Thunder. Approaching the crease from the southern end. Sykes has got hold of that. He's got a fair chunk of it. It's cleared the fence. It's over in the swimming pool at Sports World. That's a massive hit from Joel Sykes. 6 big bickies. Twomey Schriber Thunder quickly goes to 47. Sykes on strike. Takes himself now to 12 off 11 balls. Goes again. Hits it hard through the covers. Straight out to the extra cover fieldsman on the boundary. Picks up a single. Little bit of a hush around the ground at the moment. Nice evening silence. Everyone's in awe of Thunder's start to the game here. Wilkins on strike. 33 at the moment off 21 balls. Looking very good. Some beautiful shots early on. Twomey. A delicate late behind gully. Late cut there. Picks up a single, Wilkins. 2 balls remaining in the 6th over. None for 49, the Thunder. Big shout out to my streaming partners as well out there. My Action Sport. Big thank you to John and Tony. Appreciate all your genuine support out there, man. Absolutely unbelievable. My Action Sport. Jump onto their YouTube page and follow them. The best streamers in the game. Sykes smashes it down, and that brings up the 50 for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. Joel Sykes brings up the first 50 for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. None for 50 in the 6th over. Thank you to Tony and John, My Action Sport, Triple S streaming partner. Wilkins punches at the cover for no run. And to Twomey Ma's first over, none for 9 off his first over. 6 overs down, none for 50. Might see an introduction of slow bowling here, I believe, shortly. Might be Danny Parnell, right arm leg spinner. Change of bowler from the northern end for the Daredevils, Danny Parnell. Right arm leg spinner, Danny Parnell, very experienced. One of the best from Atherton cricket. Absolute gentleman as well. Joel Sykes will be on strike, currently 14 off 13 balls, while Matty Wilkins 34 off 23 balls, including 7 fours. Sykes himself has 1 big 6 to his name. He'll be looking to loft him over mid-wicket long on here. Twomey Schriber Thunder, 6 overs down, none for 50. Clouds are starting to hover over the field at the moment, but I think we'll be right tonight. Weather has been good to us this weekend for round 1 of the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Parnell to Sykes. Hits him on the glove, pops up. No run. Sykes looks to go long. Smashes it down in the ground. They'll look for 2 here. Very quick between the wickets. Some good fielding there from Debas Bandari out in the field for the Daredevils. But Sykes and Wilkins very quick between wickets. None for 52. A nice little opening run stand here in the 7th over. Wraps him on the pads for a dot ball. Yeah, mate. Talk to you. Yes. Couple little adjustments in the field from the Daredevils. Parnell moving his fine leg a little bit squarer. Danny Parnell to Sykes. And he's clean bowled him. The wicket slide up. Parnell picks up the first wicket of the Thunder. Joel Sykes is bowled Nick Ancroft. Parnell strikes. 1 for 52. Danny Parnell picks up the first wicket for the Daredevils. An incoming batsman, Twomey Schriber Thunder captain, Tommy Borman. New batsman is the incoming Thunder batsman, Tommy Borman. New captain for Twomey Schriber Thunder. Danny Parnell, 1 for 2 off 4 balls. Nice little start in his bowling innings here. 1 for 52 or 6.4 overs. Projected score at the moment is 174, which could be real interesting for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. That'll be a big total to chase for the Daredevils. Tommy Borman had a fantastic season, leading Atherton to the grand final, but unfortunately the weather gods took control of that. He would be definitely one of the leading contenders for Player of the Year, Tommy Borman. He's on strike to Parnell, his Atherton teammate. Looks like he throws in a little wrong and flicks him off his legs. Picks up a single. It's off the mark straight away. Parnell to Wilkins. Matty Wilkins, 34 of 23 balls. In great touch. Thrower tosses it up. Oh, he's popped it back up just short of Parnell. Great first over there from Danny Parnell. 1 for 3 in his first over. So after 7 overs, Twomey Schriber Thunder, 1 for 53. 7 overs gone for the Twomey Schriber Thunder, 1 for 53. Grab me for a chat if you want to come. You'll have to wait till 10th over. Yeah, wait till 10. Tommy Marr will continue from the southern end. He is bowling to Tommy Borman. Twomey Schriber Thunder, another left-hander. Lots of good left-handers in the Thunder side. Tommy Marr to Borman. Borman drives him straight through cover. He'll look for 2 here. He's found space. Very sharp between the wickets. Picks up an easy Good start here by the Twomey Schriber Thunder. They'll be looking to be 70 to 80 after 10 overs before they have a little drink break. We're looking to move forward from there quickly. Marta Borman slashes forward a point. That's a beautiful cricket shot. Once again, find space and you'll pick up 2 easy runs. Seeing some lovely cricket shots here from Joel Sykes, Matty Wilkins, and Tommy Borman. Borman on strike. That's a go. Wide of off stump. Dot ball. Once again, a big shout out to our owners out there. John Piccone from Piccone Badgers. Darren Helpin from Helpin's Partners. Mark Lawson from Designer Home Daredevils. And Kev Twomey from Twomey Schriber Thunder. Along with Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tide Power. Without you generous guys, this competition doesn't go ahead. So we're absolutely grateful for what you do for our game in the far north. Borman drives through the covers. Look for one. Some solid fielding out there by Sonny Ray. Just keeps it to a single. Brings Wilkins back on strike. Hasn't seen a lot of strike the last 2 overs. Off to a flyer, 34 of 24 balls. Tommy Ma, experienced paceman, bowling to the young gun and Wilkins. Oh, spoons it back up, but straight down the ground, out of Tommy's reach. They're happy with a single. 1 ball remaining in this over. Tommy Ma on his second over, none for 15. Only 6 off this one. Pulled it back with a few dots, a few ones. Borman punches down the mid-off. Once again, takes a single. Complete the over. 8 overs down. Twomey Schriber Thunder. 1 for 60. Danny Parnell will continue from the northern end for Designer Home Daredevils. Right arm leg spin. He'll be bowling to Tom Borman, his Atherton cricket teammate. It's good to see all the teammates splitting up and playing with the 4 different franchises. Big shout out to all our viewers tonight. Absolutely appreciate your genuine support out there, giving up your time to watch the live stream. I'm sure all the players appreciate it. Big thank you. Tommy Borman on strike, the Thunder captain, facing Danny Parnell. Just delicately poises it just past the bowler to mid-off. Picks up another single. Game evenly poised at the moment after the Thunder got off to a flyer, but Daredevils have reeled it back in with a couple of tight overs. Beautiful straight drive, straight back to the bowler. Well bowled. Good cricket all round. Current score 1 for 61, the Thunder in the 9th over. Parnell wraps Wilkins on the pad. Anticipated shout out there. Wilkins sweeps aggressively, straight out the forward of square leg. Just happy with the one. Takes his total of 36. 2 balls remaining this over. Danny Parnell, very economical. 1.4 overs, 1 for 5. Parnell to Wilkins. Wraps him on the pad. Sorry, Borman. No run. Very tidy here from Danny Parnell, using all experience. Slowed the run rate down for the Thunder. Very important for the Daredevils here. Beautiful cover drive there from Tommy Borman. Lovely shot just for the 1 run. They'll finish the over, only 3 off it. Takes the score. Twomey Schriber Thunder, 9 overs down, 1 for 63. Danny Parnell for the Daredevils, very economical. 2 overs, 1 for 6. Change of bowling from the southern end. Brenton Edwards. Captain Andrew Phelps has gone for another change of bowling. One of his experienced guys again, looking to keep on top of this run flow. Brenton Edwards has been brought back in the attack from the southern end. Tommy Borman on strike. Entering 10th over. 9 overs down. 1 for 63 at the moment, the Thunder. Straight over the top of the stumps. Tommy Borman looking for a wide. No wide has been called by umpire Kev Skinner. A little bit of banter out there on the wicket. Very competitive, these two cricketers. Both part of the FNQ Fusion winning side as well. Edwards to Borman. Borman slashes outside off stump, gets a good piece of it, and finds the boundary rope. 4 more. Takes the score to 67. Slashing shot outside off stump there from Borman. Edwards approaches the crease. Good comeback. Beats him all, ends up with a beautiful slow ball over the top of the stumps. Shows his experience there. Great piece of fielding there by Phelps. Very close. Keeps the umpires on their toe. No run out. Sneaky single there to Borman. Good cricket all around. Good shot. Outstanding fielding. Well bowled just outside of off stump. I want people seeing it. Edwards, 2 overs remaining. 5 off the over so far. The 10th over. Wilkins on strike. Shores him up. Just punches in front of him. Nice early call there from Borman as he scampers through. Leg by. One ball remaining in the 10th overs before they have a short drink break. Swing and a miss. Beaten all ends up. Nice way to finish the 10th over there from Edwards. Good comeback from the experienced bowler. 10 overs down as we take a short drinks break. 1 for 69. As we have a quick drink break at the halfway mark. Twomey Schriber Thunder, 10 overs down, 1 for 69. I'll grab Wolf. Yeah, I'll see. You haven't got the call up? Changing the bowler and Freebody. Changing the bowling from the northern end for the Daredevils. Dan Freebody. Joined in the commentary box here by Coney Badgers all-rounder. Got him the victory early on today. Will Robinson, welcome, Will.
Thanks, Bill. All-round is a bit of a stretch, but I'll take it.
No, mate, you're very humble. Mate, enjoy it out there. It was a good win by the Badgers.
Yeah,
Kept the Hurricanes to 125 and you chased it down with 2 overs spare.
Yeah, we fought hard. I mean, we're probably on top for the majority of the innings. I mean, a couple of run-outs in the Hurricanes innings really probably put them on the back foot. But, I mean, the key was to get Reedy early.
Oh, holy moly. Matty Wilkins, he's hit this out of the ballpark. He's found the boundary road once again. It's cleared it. That is a big 6. He's taken a liking to Dan Freebody on his legs there.
That's a good start after the drinks break there.
Absolutely, mate. Mate, he's been really good at the start here for the Twomey Schriber Thunder, Will. 42 at the moment off 30 balls, 7 4s and a 6. He scored a lot of runs off his legs at the moment.
Yeah, it's one of the spots that he really likes them there. I mean, if he hits them well, they stay hit pretty much most of the time.
Back to your game, Will. I thought the Hurricanes were probably 20 runs short, mate. But you guys come out aggressively and made a point to try and get them runs quick as possible.
Yeah, it was a real key focus from Roche more so than anything. He was really just wanting us just to go out there, play our game. Didn't want us to change what we do. So my role was basically just to go out there and just see ball, hit the ball.
Mate, you've been with the bat around the Badgers. They're very well coached by Johnny Piccone, a fantastic owner. It's a really great franchise to be part of. As we see again, once again, Wilkins goes long and high. Looks like it's just fell short. One bounce into the fence. He's showing his 10 here, Matty Wilkins. He wants to get on with this game. He quickly goes to 46. Yeah, Johnny Piccone, mate, the family's absolutely outstanding. They give so much back to the Far Northern community. Must be a good feeling around the group.
Yeah, no, Johnny and Wade run that team very well. I mean, and Roche's just the cool, calm, and collected head that just sort of steadies the ship. Nothing really phases them. The Badgers more than any other, not that I've been with any other team, but Johnny really just gives back and just wants us boys to really just go out there and have fun.
Wilkins picks off the single. Yeah, they're fantastic, mate. Oh, good. Yeah, that one, was it? Oh, sorry, there was a missed call there just before. Matty Wilkins has been called another 6, not 4. Short ball there to Borman. Straight to short, fine, no run. What's it like out there? The pitch looks like it's a belter at the moment, Will. See it keep it low at times, but overall, something in it for the batsmen and the bowlers.
Yeah, it's been pretty good, actually. I mean, with a couple of rainy weeks, I thought it might have been a little bit fresher, but it seems to be playing really well. All the batsmen have been sort of not really complaining that it's keeping low. Only the odd one when they roll their fingers on it, more so than anything, is when it starts to sort of keep low.
Borman hits the ball hard down the long on, takes a single, completes the 11th over, 1 for 83. Big over there from the Twomey Schriber Thunder.
That's a way to get out of the drinks break really well.
Mate, yourself, you got a few out of the middle today. It looked all right out there. You look like you were enjoying it. Would you like to bat higher up the order? You come in the middle at the moment?
I think we're just sort of trying to keep level-headed around the young blokes we've got in our team, like the likes of Ben Jones and Gussie, just sort of making sure that they don't get overwhelmed with the situation. I mean, they're very accomplished cricketers in their own right in the juniors and stuff like that coming through now. It's more about just sort of keeping them level-headed so they don't get bogged down.
Absolutely, mate. Brett Edwards will continue from the southern end here for the Zyna-Hone Daredevils. Tommy Borman on strike, the captain. Looking comfortable at the moment. 15 off 16 balls. Slashes him on one knee over cover. Beautiful cricket shot. The Englishman has found the boundary. Once again, 4 more runs to the total.
seem to be finding the middle very regularly here. So, I mean, Daredevils just need to pull that one back in a little bit.
They certainly did. Will, the Thunder got off to a really fast start. The Daredevils pulled it in for 2 or 3 overs. Predicted score at the moment is around 170. Slower ball there from Edwards. Good combat. Some good fielding there. Just misses the stumps. So scurries through for a single.
I feel the Daredevils fielding last night when I was down here was really good. They were cutting those angles really well. They were communicating and moving really well as a team. So there wasn't really too many times where there looked like to be overthrows or anything like that.
I will say, Will, I believe the fielding from yourselves and the Daredevils and the Hurricanes in the first couple of games, mate, have been really, really good. Across the ballpark, I think the fielding has really set the standard out there. We've seen the scores around 130 at the moment. I think they'll increase as we go on. What do you think about the squads, mate? I reckon they're well balanced, and it's going to be a very even competition.
Yeah,
playing a miss there. Edwards pushing through a bit quicker.
Yeah, they're all the draft process worked well again. Like, there's not too many stacked teams. There's probably a couple of teams where they might be missing 1 or 2 key positions, like another bowler or another batter. But overall, everybody's going to have a shot, and they're all going to play their role in the scheme of things. There goes another boundary to May.
Wilkins flicks it off his legs, and that will bring up his 50. Goes to 53 now. That brings up Matty Wilkins, 53 currently for the Twomey Schriber Thunder in the 12th over, 1 for 92.
That'll get his nerves going really well. He would have had a couple of nerves coming into it, but now he's probably going to be really settled down, and now he can get into the swing of things and get a big one here.
He's definitely on target for the golden bat at the moment, the most runs in the round 1.
There's
young
Seth
McGinty. That's a
ground.
Beautiful off drive. Classic cricket shot. Finds a boundary rope. Matty Wilkins showing his class here.
That's a lefty's
Quickly
bread and
skips
butter.
a 57, 36 balls, 9 fours and 2 big sixes. Strike rate of 158, Will. He's a teammate of you out at Mulgrave, mate. When he gets going, he's lovely to watch.
It is. It's good to watch him when he's in full flight. He struggled a little bit towards the end of last season, but coming into the Big Bash, I think this is where he's going to find his own craft.
At the end of the over, 12 overs down now. 1 for 96, the Thunder. End of the 12th over, Twomey Schriber Thunder. 1 for 96. Matty Wilkins, 57 not out. Tommy Borman, 20 not out. See a change in the bowling. Danny Parnell will come back in.
Just that one over from Freo after the drinks break.
Danny Parnell off to a good start. 2 overs, 1 for 6. Like yourself, a slow bowler. Turns it quite well. He was very economical, Will, the first 2 overs.
Yeah, he just seems to be finding that sort of hard to hit length.
Change of bowler from the northern end. Danny Parnell. 1 for 6 off his current 2 overs at the moment. Parnell to Borman. Finds the bottom edge. No run.
Tableland teammates here.
Certainly are. Predicted score of 170, Will. Thunder get there. It's going to be very hard to chase down.
That'll be a very, very good run chase if they do get at the Daredevils, but I reckon the Thunder might just have them here at the moment.
Cheeky single from Borman there. Just pushing it left of the bowler. Scampers through. Good running between wickets. We've seen the Thunder tonight. A 50-run opening partnership from Sykes and Wilkins. Now Borman and Wilkins themselves. Partnership of 44 here.
That opening
Fantastic
partnership
start.
was really well crafted by both of those batsmen. They really set the platform, and now they can launch here into a big one.
Thunder look pretty comfortable over there in the player dugouts. Music going. Wilkins pulls it. Straight to Dan Freebody there. Mid-wicket for no run. Oh, uppish there from Wilkins, but punches it down to Harry Gardner at mid-on. He'll just take the one. Well, I know they brought the boundaries in, just a touch, but she's still a fair hit, mate, to clear the rope. But we've seen a few sixes today in both games.
That square boundary is probably one of the longest ones in a T20 here in Cairns for a while. The I mean, obviously everybody likes to hit straight at Griffiths Park, hit the side screen or hit the roof, whatever you want to aim for. But yeah, everybody likes to hit it straight. Those ones square the wicket a little bit longer, but no match for Matty Wilkins at the moment.
Beautiful cover drive there from Tommy Borman. They scramble through for one. Great wicket keeping there from Freddie Pittarino, throwing himself around. At the end of the 13th over, Twomey Schriber Thunder, 1 for 99. A change in the bowling from the southern end. Captain Andrew Phelps for the Designer Home Daredevils. See a change in the bowling here, Will, from the southern end. Captain Andrew Phelps, left arm medium paces.
He did start off as a left arm orthodox in his earlier career, so he must change just to thinks that he's a little bit quicker now.
Doesn't mind that tries to nip him around. A little left arm Siemens Phelpsy. Tommy Borman on strike. Slashes at it. Direct header is in trouble.
Nope.
I think Phelps took the bails off there, as we see the lights light up there. They scamper through for two. Very risky run, but in the end, it took a good throw and some good fielding there by Freebody.
Always back yourself as a batsman, I feel.
Absolutely, mate.
Nice little slower ball there from Phelpsy.
That single sees Tommy Borman bring up the 100 for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. Phelps to Wilkins, smashes it off his hips once again, hits the ball hard.
Well
Some
fielded
good fielding
out
out there by Sonny Ray for the Daredevils. Only one run. That was a cracking shot. Hit the ball with some fierce power behind it. Phelps to Borman, plays and misses just outside off stump. Every dot ball counts here. Will, I believe if you can get 50 to 60 dot balls in your innings of 20 overs, you've done some really good bowling.
Well, that was like last night's match. They had 58 dot balls, and it really showed that the Daredevils really got on top of the Hurricanes there, and they're able to get home with the win then.
Inside edge there, Borman pushing the medal here. Well run
just
too
got
there.
home there.
We're seeing some very good running between wickets here between Borman and Wilkins. Takes a really good throw from the boundary there. It's good cricket all round.
Those long pockets out there, obviously in the deep, always take on that arm. There's always two in it if there's somebody with a little bit more of a weaker arm.
14 overs down there for the Thunder. 1 for 105. Danny Parnell will continue here for his last over. 1 for 9 or 3 overs. Very, very economical. Slow leg spin.
You'll take that from your leggy, that's for sure.
Absolutely,
especially in
mate.
T20.
Yep. Parnell, start of the 15th over. Very conservative there from Wilkins off his pads. Looks like it'll pick up a leg boy. No. Dead ball. No shot off it. Interesting call.
That was. I thought he tried to sort of leg glance that one.
It looked like he probably just tucked the bat in. We'll find out in Tossed up by Parnell.
It was attempted
a
there.
bit of a faller. Quite smart there.
Deep cover is
Putting
open.
up there for an option for Wilkins to have a crack at it.
And it'll be a tough shot against the spin.
They have got a deep cover and a long off. Wilkins goes straight. He hasn't got a full piece of this.
There
Harry
it
Gardner
is.
down at long on. Parnell claims the big wicket of Matty Wilkins here.
That's a
That
big
is a
wicket
huge
that they
wicket.
needed.
Great innings there by Matty Wilkins. Brings a new batsman to the crease for the Thunder, Jacob Stanton.
One Mulgrave player replaces the next.
Yep, see the new batsman, very experienced, Jacob Stanton, been around a long time, very skillful player, very handy cricketer, champion bloke as well. Left-hander once again, lots of left-handers in this side.
No, he's a right-hander.
Sorry, right-hander, my genuine apologies.
Yeah, he's definitely got us out of a lot of trouble with last season with the Toads. Really come through, just that calm, headed at the crease. Scored a couple of 50s. There's an 80-odd in there as well.
Some very good batting there from Matty Wilkins. Picked up 59, I believe, off about 35 balls. Fantastic innings by the young man. Really was. Parnell, very economical. 2 for 9. 3.2 overs. Will we see a change in the switch of the match here? Will the Daredevils string some balls together and a few wickets to rein the Thunder in? Currently projected to score around 160. Straight back to the bowler for no run. Wicket. Very economical over at the moment. No runs.
There's those dots creeping in again. Just build a little bit of a wall there, and then there should be some pressure built up. And you watch, there'll be a try.
Thick outside edge.
There it is.
In the vacant first slip area. Well guided, I will say.
There it is. That's that pressure build up. Where are they going to score the next one from? And they just had to try and invent that one.
They all count. And T20 cricket, you got to look for space. Shout out to Greggy Meisner down at Long On here. And his family watching up in Atherton.
That has gone up,
Stanton
but I think
charges.
that's
He's got a
all
good
the
piece of
way.
it. And it's
There
hit
it
the
is.
side screen on the full. What a way to get your innings underway. Jacob Stanton clears the fence. Looks very comfortable there already. I thought Greggy Meisner was going to get to it, actually coming around the boundary there. $15 overs down, 2 for 113. At the end of the 15th over, Twomey Schriber Thunder, 2 for 111. Andrew Phelps will continue from the southern end. Tommy Borman on strike. Borman smashes it
Chip that
straight
one
down
straight
the thing.
down.
I think he's safe there.
Yep.
Picks up an easy 2 runs.
And Stano's really good between the wickets here. He really knows how to turn ones into twos really, really well because he backs up a long way down, probably nearly too much.
Can you check my cricket for me? Oh, swing and a miss. Just misses leg stump there. Andrew Phelps deceives Borman and pace. Looking very good, Tommy Borman, 29 off 29 balls. Little nice captain's innings here. Phelps, nice and full on his legs. Just punches it down the mid-on, Borman for another single.
The other funny thing is how quickly this outfield is actually as well. I mean, there's probably the quickest I've seen it for quite a number of years now.
It certainly is, Will. It's in mint condition. Groundsman Craig Jesbert done a fantastic job. He really has. Knows his cricket. We also see him out there umpiring as well. Absolute fantastic contribution from Jezzy. Slashing shots through the covers from Stanton. Looks aggressive. They'll look for 2 here. They get through comfortably. Some good fielding there in the outfield.
It's very good running
Once
there.
again from Sonny Ray, but very good running between wickets as well. Jacob Stanton quickly goes to 10 off 5 balls. Very, very aggressive start for him.
Yeah, that one didn't get up at all.
No, kept a bit low. Wide off stump. I'm surprised wide wasn't called there, Will.
Yeah, they've been a bit lenient on the wides. Obviously,
I reckon the
outside that
umpire's been really good, mate. Really
Yeah.
good. A little bit of leniency. You got to hit the ball at times there, so I don't mind that. Dot ball, 5 off the over from Andrew Phelps. $16 overs down. 2 for 118. Twomey Schriber Thunder batting here after being sent in. Tommy Borman 30 off 30 balls. Jacob Stanton 10 off 7 balls. So we're going to see a change in the bowling from Northern End. Tommy Ma will return to the bowling crease. A change in the bowling from the Daredevils. Tommy Ma returns to the Northern End. $16 overs, 2 for 118. Twomey Schriber Thunder. 4 overs remaining in this innings. Game 3. Twomey Schriber Thunder versus the Designer Home Daredevils. Tommy Ma returns to the bowling crease. Tommy Borman on strike. Keeps a bit low again. Outside off stump. Well, what was the talk like after the game, mate, from the Peconi Badgers? Obviously, be happy to get the win in first game.
Yeah, it's been the main chat was about Timmy Warden, how he sort of hung around and anchored that innings really well.
He did, mate. He batted really, really well.
Yeah, I mean that was the main key for us. It was really just sort of keep with him.
Tommy Borman goes aerial. Oh, massive effort there from Sonny Ray in the field. That's an outstanding effort there.
That would have been
Unlucky,
a great catch.
Mate. Yeah, that would have been a fantastic catch. Diving to his left forward. Really big effort. Tommy Ma, unlucky not to get a wicket. Tommy Borman picks up 2 more runs.
So we were just really, really ecstatic with how Timmy batted and everybody batted around him as well. Cam Davis with good contributions. Vicky lefty.
Borman slashes once again outside off stump. No run. Yeah, Vicky Lefty is an interesting character, isn't he? Loves his cricket. Very jovial out there. Mate, he got off to a really good start for us. Hit the ball hard and found the boundary a few times.
Yeah, I mean, I just love in the first over, the block and then the play across the line, practice shot. It's almost like that's what he wanted to do with that one.
Certainly is. See Tommy Ma here. 4th ball of the 17th over. Borman on strike. French cuts it. Finds a little gap there. Just 4 to square leg. Nice and short. Takes a single. Takes his total to 33. 2 for 121. 2 balls remaining in the 17th over here. Daredevils have reined it back a little bit here, Will. A couple of economical overs there, obviously, from Danny Parnell and picking up the big wicket of Matty Wilkins has helped. They're on track to make 170. I think they'll be probably looking around 150 now.
Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of T20 cricket. It can be going in one team's favour and then a couple of dots, couple of wickets here.
Oh, a little faint edge there. No. To null and void. Umpire Jesberg shakes his head. Wasn't real confident peel there from Tommy Ma. Everyone else was up. Very honest cricketer, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy doesn't usually go up if it's not out.
And one of the best gentlemen of our game. Achieved the greatest heights, playing with Queensland country. Won a few premierships for North Cricket Club as well. Now enjoying his time playing with his son, Patrick. So I think that's fantastic for him. Nice and full. It's a good shot for 1 run. Good cricket all round.
That is.
That ends the 17th over. 2 for 122. Twomey Schriber Thunder. 3 overs remaining. Twomey, Schriber, Thunder, 17 overs, 2 for 122. Andrew Phelps, continue to bowl himself. You can do that when you're captain. Look after yourself, have a few extra bowls.
Just got to make sure that those figures don't blow out. Otherwise, it just doesn't look too good.
Good to see the young fellas running the water for Twomey, Schriber, Thunder, getting involved with the competition. Absolutely fantastic. Little young Reezy there. Shout out to him.
Isn't he assistant coach?
Yeah, I heard that. Fantastic. He's got the Thunder kit on and all, doing a fantastic job. Andrew Phelps will continue from the southern end. Start of the 18th over. Jacob Stanton will be on strike. 11 off 9 balls. Takes a big swoosh. He's headed a fair bit of it. Can mid-off get to it? Oh, once again, some outstanding fielding. I believe that's Dan Freebody down there.
Yep.
That's a tremendous effort. Throws himself at the ball. They pick up 2 runs.
Did very well to keep that in front of himself and not allow it to go through.
Some of the fielding we're seeing, well, they're just throwing themselves at the ball out there. Absolutely outstanding. Phelps shores up Stanton here. Borman scurries back for no run.
You can throw yourself around the field here, Spill, because it's nice and green and soft.
It is. Absolute lushes out there. Phelps to Stanton. Stanton charges, punches through the cover. Pick up a sneaky run. Will they look for 2? Oh, Tommy Borman. He is quick between wickets. He steals another one. Good cricket all around. Phelps. Stanton once again charges him straight to mid-off. They'll be happy just with the one there. Some good fielding by Dan Freebody. Stems the run flow.
Some really good bowling there. Just keeping it just outside that off stump, really full. Can't allow the batsman to get underneath it. They're happy just to take the singles. That'll be a win to the Daredevils there.
Yes, they've done a good job to reel the Thunder in here. They really have. 2 balls remaining in this over. Only 5 off it currently for the Thunder. Borman slashes down the mid-on for another single. Oh, little misfield. And Jacob Stanton. Oh, a direct hit from the boundary line. That must have been extremely close. Outstanding fielding by Dan Freebody down there. But a cheeky second run from Stanton. Steals the second run. Borman now quickly goes to 35 or 35 balls. While Jacob Stanton has been aggressive 16 or 13 balls.
And that's the key with running that first one really hard. You always have the option to come back for that second, and it's usually safe.
Phelps to Borman. Ties him up. Phelps very aggressive there in the field for no run. 18 overs down. 2 for 129. $18 overs down for the Thunder. 2 for 129. Tommy Marr will bowl his last over. 3 overs, none for 20.
It's funny that he's bowling. I mean, he told me this week at work that he's only fit to bat.
How do you go at work at Cairns Total Physio? We'll give him a shout out, mate. How good is it to work with someone so sporty and an absolute gentleman as well?
Oh, it's very good. I mean, Tommy's probably one of the nicest blokes on the
field. Cracking
field,
shot there from Jacob Stanton. He stands there and delivers. It hits it straight back over Tommy's head. Finds the boundary rope. Absolute beautiful straight drive.
I mean, they're very, very accommodating for me with obviously sport and stuff like that. When we had the Aussies up here, they let me go and bowl to them and all that sort of stuff. They didn't ask any other questions. I mean, it's just good to have that sort of support.
Absolutely. Heavily involved with the Cairns Taipans, Cairns Total Physio, after a cracky season from them themselves. Jacob Stanton, he's making a mark on this game. Hits it over point there. Some brilliant fielding down there from the Daredevils to just restrict it to 2 runs.
So,
Lukey McAvoy, very good work on the boundary. Jacob Stan's had a great little innings here, mate, for the Thunder. 22 of 15 balls. Been very, very aggressive, and his running between wickets has been unreal.
It's very out of character for Jacob. He's usually a very sort of steady sort of a run scorer, but this is probably the T20 in him coming out.
Like a fine wine, mate. They mature like a fine wine.
That's exactly right.
Stanton punches it to mid-on. To free body for no run. Three balls remaining in this 19th over. Twomey Schriber Thunder. 2 for 135. Stanton on strike. 22 not out currently. In good form. Punches it over point. They'll pick up probably two more
again.
here. Lukey McAvoy very good along the fence there. Gives it to Phelps. Very strong arm. 2 runs. Definitely on target here, Will, for 150.
Certainly looking that way. I mean, they can probably get a couple of dots here towards the end of the innings. I mean, have they taken the power surge yet?
No, not yet, mate. I don't think so. Stanton punches it down the mid-off. Once again, Borman pushes here. That's a great throw there from Harry Gardner. But Tommy Borman has made it back safe. There. Absolutely outstanding. Once again, good cricket all around. Very well bowled. Nice and straight and full. Harry Gardner, some good fielding on the fence. And Tommy Borman, he's a whippet between there. Big shout out to Potsy. I know you're watching up there in Atherton, mate. You'll be proud of your Atherton boys tonight. They're certainly showing their great skill and worth. Stanton on strike. Last ball of the 19th over. Big swing. Little inside edge. Pick up a single. 19 overs down. 2 for 140.
Keep the strike, and now they'll have to take the compulsory power surge. So,
yep.
See what fireworks they can bring out now. Borman's just got to change a bat now.
1 over remains for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. 2 for 140. Phelps going to bowl himself here by the looks. Finish out the total. 3 overs, none for 18. Been quite economical. Handy little left arm seamers. Bit of variation. Jacob Stanton, 27 off 19 balls. Tommy Borman, 35 off 36 balls. Outstanding little partnership here. It's quickly crept up to 35, Will.
It's that running between wickets there. I mean, That's really just knock them over.
I reckon he'll look to go straight here. No, punches it straight to point there. Edwards has a shot, stumps, overthrows, and they scamper through for 2 more. Daredevils have been good in the field. A couple shots at the stumps, but unfortunately when you have big shots every now and then, you do end up with 1 or 2 overthrows.
Yep, that's it. I mean, they were clinical last night, and I mean tonight just not finding those ones that are just missing the stumps.
Beautiful cricket shot there. Stanton lost it over cover. Once again, the whipper Tommy Borman brings them back for 2 more. Jacob Stanton, a bit hunched over the bat there. Bit out of neck, the old boy. Too much of a good life. Didn't think school teaching would take its toll.
It's living out of the Loomba now, so it's the life out at the Hannah Creek there.
Yep, farm lifestyle. Phelps takes the pace off the ball, punches at the mid-off. Once again, Borman scampers through. Good throw. He is in trouble.
I think he's been given.
Yes. Tommy Borman has been run out. Some good fielding down there. Dan Freebody. And they pick up a run out with 3 balls to go. Who's the new batsman? Tyron Brown, 13. Is it 13? Yeah. Who's on strike?
That's don't know. Yeah.
Oh, hang on, they got to run now. I didn't put it in. Cancel. It's okay. I'll fix it up. Fantastic little innings there from Tommy Borman. New batsman in the crease for the Thunder, Tyron Brown. Oh, I need that. 3 balls remaining here. Tyron Brown, the new batsman for the Thunder. Stanton punches it out to point.
So just hit those sweepers in these last couple of overs just to get that single, rotate the strike.
Brings Tyron Brown, the new batsman in. South African born, currently playing for Casbury Coast. Very good bowling all-rounder. Absolute Gentleman was on the call early on in the first game today. Punches it down the mid-off. They'll look for 2 here. Stanton comes back. He's in trouble here.
I think he's been given there again.
Yep. So Stanton is running out this time. Once again, great fielding from Daniel Freebody. My scoreboard doesn't count. 1 ball remaining in the 20th and final over. 4 for 147. New batsman of the crease is Wade Matthews. New batsman of the crease for the Thunder, Wade Matthews.
Unfortunately, we don't get to see the fireworks from Bambi here.
No, we don't, mate. Brown on strike to Phelps. Last ball. Big swing and a miss. They're going to steal a bye here. Oh, no. Oh, better thing. Oh, it's chaos. And looks like another run out.
That's a diamond duck. Unfortunately for Wade, just a little too overzealous there and thought it went further than it did.
Is that 148?
Yeah.
At the end of the innings, the Schriber Thunder finished with 5 for 148. Designer Daredevils will need 149 to win at the end of this round 1 in the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Reef Big Bash. Well, will we see you there? We finish up at the Schriber Thunder. 5 for 148, mate. Thank you for your time, Will.
No
Enjoy
worries.
your good cricket coming up, mate, and all the best for the rest of the competition.
Thank you, and thanks for streaming these ones live. Obviously, always good to get some coverage online when people can't get down to the grounds.
Cheers, Will. We'll have a quick 5-10 minute break. Stay live, and we will come back with the Daredevils looking to chase down 149 to win against the Schriber Thunder. Welcome innings of the Cairns Tyre Power Barrier Big Bash. In the run chase, Twomey Schriber Thunder in Game 3 finished with 5 for 148. Designer Daredevils. They need 149 for victory here. Batting is Lukey McAvoy on strike, Danny Parnell at the non-strikers end, Tommy Borman to open the bowling for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. And I'm joined live here in the commentary box by Ash White from the North Cricket Club. Good afternoon, Ash.
Spiller, how are you tonight, mate?
Good, mate. Real good, Ash. Exciting game here, mate. The run chase is on, 149 to win.
I reckon it's going to be a good run chase.
Borman wraps Lukey McAvoy on the pads there. Lukey McAvoy last night, man of the match in the first round. Picked up a well-compiled 40.
Yeah, Lukey looked pretty good last night. Smoking them everywhere, wasn't he?
On the back foot, pushes it forward a point. It's a good fielding there from Jordan Fulton. Lukey McAvoy's off the mark with a single. Brings Danny Parnell on strike, facing his Atherton captain in Tommy Borman. Very good innings there from Twomey Schriber Thunder, Ash. Matty Wilkins picked up a very good 50 today. He hit the ball hard. Then Jacob Stanton and Tommy Borman gave him some great support there in the middle order.
Oh, I definitely did, mate. Like, some of those sixes he hit were absolutely smoked. They were bombs. So, it was good to see Matty going off.
Danny Parnell swats it over cover. They'll pick up 2 runs here. Danny's showing his intentions early, looking for quick runs, nice and aggressive.
I think Dan's on for a big one tonight, I reckon. He's going to be the key for this run chase.
Mate, if he gets going, he hits the ball very hard and straight. Borman, Thunder captain to Parnell. Puts it through quite fast. Brendan Falvo behind the stumps.
I think there was a chance there. I think that was a nick.
Parnell pushes it forward a point, the gully there. Aaron Locke, my co-host from Triple S, looking sharp at gully. Looking good in the red this year after being at the Badgers for a couple of seasons. Borman to Parnell. He goes long. He's got a good piece of it.
That is six.
And he's cleared the fence right in front of the players dug out there from the Daredevils. Brings a nice clap. Crowd to their feet. A nice big hit there from Danny Parnell.
He's not mucking around easy. He's going to take this run chase.
Finished a good way to finish the over. None for 9 after 1. Daredevils off to a good start. Looks like we'll see Wade Matthews coming on from the southern end. Right arm fast from the Mulgrave Cricket Club. The new bowler from the southern end for the Twomey Schriber Thunder, Wade Matthews. Bit of fast pace here. Be interested to see how the boys attack it early on, Ash.
Yep. I think this is Wade's first game back from injury as well, isn't it?
Yep. Good to see him back on the field.
Great to see Wade back here.
Power play in the first 5 overs. Only allowed 2 fieldsmen outside the circle. Pretty conventional 5-4 field. Thunder boys are up and about. Plenty of energy in the field.
Yeah, they got their runs on the board, 148.
Absolutely. Lukey McAvoy on strike, facing Matthews.
Oh,
and he has got a wicket
back.
first ball. He is back. Matthews strikes. The wicket slides up. And he's happy with the big fist pump there. He knocks over the bails. That's a big wicket early on for the Thunder.
Just coming back from injury, and what a delivery first ball from him.
Absolutely, mate. Cracker. That will bring the captain, the crease for the Daredevils, and Andrew Phelps. A fantastic return to cricket there for Wade Matthews, which will bring the new batsman for the designer home Daredevils, their captain, Andrew Phelps. That's a big wicket, Ash. Clean bowl.
Clean
Lights
bowled,
up the wickets there. Wade Matthews, what a return.
What a delivery, yeah. Like coming back from injury and like first ball back, that was unreal. It's like he's never left, mate.
Bunda, they're up and about here. Andrew Phelps, season 2 player of the tournament, scored a massive 400 runs last year. Very good batsman, great cricketer, great cricketing mind, champion bloke to go with it. He'll be looking to get some runs here himself.
Yeah,
this is going to be a good
still.
matchup. One of the best bowlers in our competition up against one of the best batsmen. Phelps on strike, the captain. Delicately poised it. Nice little cut down the third man. Takes a single to get off the mark straight away. Daredevils have got to look busy here at the moment, Ash. Push around for ones and twos, and if they can pick up some boundaries along the way, it'll all help.
Yeah.
I think they need to be at least 70 at the end of their 10th over and drinks break.
Yeah, I reckon it comes down to Danny Parnell, mate. If he gets going, like he could take this run chase right away from the Thunder here. So this be a good matchup here, I reckon.
Parnell on strike. Puts it behind point. Aaron Locke. Very tidy in the field. Very, very tidy in the field.
Looks like he's 18 years of age.
That's his favourite number. Absolute champion. Nice fielding, Lockie. Matthews, Mulgrave fast bowler, charges in for Thunder. Once again, Parnell pushes it to point. Oh, some good fielding there.
Yeah, some great fielding there, wasn't it? From Joel Sykes.
Yep. Sykesy just missed the stumps. Brings Phelps back on strike here for the Daredevils.
Oh,
Plays and
what a
misses.
delivery.
Beautiful. Shores him up.
That was a Jaffa.
Interesting to see the wicket, mate. It's been well prepared. Once again, Craig Jesberg, the groundsman's done a great job. Twilight now, batting. A little bit of dew out there on the field. Seems to be a little bit more lift now on the wicket.
Yeah, definitely, mate. No, Jez has done a great job since coming here to Norths. Just with the wickets, been phenomenal. It's good to really play cricket on. Even if we have a bit of rain, he's still getting great pitches up here. So.
Absolutely, Ash.
No, it's fantastic.
Nice square drive there, Phelps, for no run. So that's 2 overs down. 1 for 11, the Daredevils, and their chase. Designer home Daredevils in their run chase. 2 overs. 1 for 11. As we see a change in the bowling from the Thunder. From the northern end, Jordan Fulton. Change in the bowling, Ash, from the northern end, Jordan Fulton. Had a very good season, Barron River. They're leading wicket taker out there at the club. Over 400 wickets, I believe, now. Fantastic effort from the young man.
Yeah, Jordan. I've known Jordan for a while. I played under Jordan when I was at Barron River, mate. And, yeah, great bloke on and off the field, actually. So, yeah, no, he's really, really good.
Right arm fast bowler. Coming from the northern end. Once again, a big shout out to our major sponsor, Cairns Tyre Power. Frankie Razzo, thank you very much for your generosity. Big shout out to Cairns Cricket Association also for their hospitality, along with our 4 owners, John Piccone, Darren Halpin, Kev Twomey, and Mark Lawson. Swing and a miss outside off stump from Danny Parnell for no run. We're truly grateful for your sponsorship out there, and to all the viewers and supporters out there, the families far and wide, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your genuine support out there. You can follow all the Barrier Reef Big Bash action on their Facebook page. Up-to-date posts every day. Interviews from the players, pitch reports, and the live stream action brought to you by Triple S Sport and Media. Jordan Fulton charges in. Parnell on strike. punches it to cover. To the veteran himself, Michael Salerno. Good to see Mickey out there in the red this year. Wonder if we will see him left arm tweakers later on in this innings.
Oh, I definitely reckon he will have a bowl tonight, especially on this pitch.
The Willie Old Fox. Great to see him still playing the game he loves. Swing and a miss, wide of off stump for no run. Jordan Fortin gets off to a good start with 3 dot balls.
Yeah, he's bowling well, Jordan. First 3 balls, mate. Really good here.
Seeing a fair bit of a change up in the bowling orders this season at the moment, Ash. We're seeing spin start off early, then they look to the mid in paces, then coming back to the spin once again.
Yeah, it's one thing I reckon doesn't get used a lot, mate. Spin early on is really good.
Yep. Parnell lost though the cover. With the field up, he'll get away with it. And falling just short of the boundary rope. Well run there by the boys. They pick up a handy 3. Danny Parnell takes his total to 12 off 9 balls. He's off to a cracking start himself. Adjustment in the field. Jordan Fulton bowling to his Barron River captain and Andrew Phelps. It's one thing we see in this competition, Ash, is teammates and great friends playing against each other for each of the franchises.
Oh, it's awesome to see, mate. Like, I think just the 4 teams all together, like they're all solid teams, and to see all the best players in Cairns playing out here, it's unreal. And the facilities here, the ground's awesome. Hopefully no weather comes and destroys this beautiful weekend, but yeah, I think we're going to get away with a good game here.
Phelps punches it down for a quick single. And we must give a shout out to CCA. Well done to Peter Huey and all his volunteers. Fantastic effort to yourself, Ash, and your wife, Sindel, and the canteen, mate. Doing some tremendous things. We really appreciate your support and that for the competition.
That's right, mate. Love helping out in the canteen and just seeing everyone being happy and watching great cricket. It's unreal here in Cairns, so we need more of it, really.
Last ball to 3rd over. Fortin to Parnell. Swipes it across the leg side. Picks out mid-wicket. They're looking for 2. They get sent back. Some good fielding there by Matty Wilkins in the outfield. And he reduces it to 1. 3 overs down. 1 for 16 of the designer home Daredevils. Phelps on 2. Danny Parnell on 13.
Yeah, it's a great start for the Thunder here, Spill.
Will we see another bowling change or Wade Matthews go for 2 too early up? It'll be interesting here.
Yeah, I think we're going with Wade again.
Yep, Wade Matthews will continue. Yep.
Was awesome. So
1 for 2 off his first over. Very economical.
We get first ball coming back from injury as well. Like, yeah, he's going to be a key here for the Thunder, I reckon.
Parnell on strike. Parnell swipes straight over the top of point, wide, and it finds the boundary rope. You called it, Ash. He's looking ominous here.
He's looking good, mate. Like, yeah, if Danny gets going, like this, take the run chase away from the Thunder here. So he's not scared to play his shots.
Nah, he's not, mate.
I think he's taking a leaf out of my book sometimes.
This is becoming a little bit gloomy over the field, but let's hope it stays off. I think it will. So the Daredevils might be getting a move on here. Wade Matthews, what will he...
I think a ball can get used a lot. He's a Yorker, mate. You don't see the Yorker. It's like it's gone hiding in T20 cricket.
Slow ball Yorker. Parnell bounces down the wicket. Gets a full piece of it. I think he's going to be safe there to land it in between Sykes and Jacob Stanton out there.
That was a great little pitching wedge from
Danny
Parnell.
He gets away with a single.
Right next to the hole there.
Yep.
He would be happy with that.
Matthews to Phelps. Phelps guys are down the third man for another single. You kids there over the back fence, can you please come back to your families? Thank you. Over the back, thanks. Come on, children, please. Come home. Matthews charges in. Parnell once again advancing down the wicket. Well, there you go, Ash. You called it. You want to see a Yorker nice and full.
I think Danny's just broken his bat.
Yeah, he's taking a massive chunk out of it.
He has broken the tail of that bat.
We'll get our number one cameraman here, Andy, to zoom in on that. Broken bat.
You don't say that much in cricket anymore, do you?
No.
The broken bat. And it wasn't even trying to hit it too hard. Just a good Yorker.
While he changes the bats, we'll give a shout out to our sponsors once again. To Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tyre Power. We thank you for your generous support for all your tyre needs. Make sure you get down to Cairns Tyre Power on Sheridan Street there. Changes the bat.
Got to say, Frankie does a good job down there with tyres, mate. We went there and got some tyres just before our holiday on our road trip, and yeah, unreal. No problems with the tyres at all. So,
Danny Parnell back in action for the Daredevils. Currently a 19 not out himself on 13 balls. Andrew Phelps, captain on strike with 3 at the moment. Thunder very chirpy in the field. They're up and about. Matthews in to Phelps. Oh, plays and misses. Beautiful bowling. Wade Matthews is certain to come back in a big way here. 1.5 overs, 1 for 9. Be interested to see if Thunder go one more with Matthews here and try and really put the clamp on, mate, and reduce these runs and keep the dot balls coming.
Yeah, he's bowling well here, mate. So
Phelps just plays it off his legs, pushes through for a quick single. That'll bring up the end of the fourth over. 4th over. 1 for 24. Jordan Fortin will continue for the Twomey Schriber Thunder in the 5th over from the northern end. Don't forget, we got the Triple S Sport and Media Man of the match, Ash. We'll keep an eye on that. At the moment, Matty Wilkins was very good for the Thunder. Danny Parnell, very good with the ball.
Yeah,
could be
Danny
close
can
to
get
that.
some runs here.
We also have the golden bat for the most runs at the end of round 1. The golden bowler, currently Seth McGinty, leading both that at the moment. Phelps, beautiful shot to point for no run. He looks in good form.
Yeah, I missed the earlier game, but Seth bowled really well last night. Yeah,
he certainly did. He batted well. Got a beautiful 30-odd today. Some cracking little ramps. Very strong off his legs. He was very innovative. Jordan Fortin charging in to Andrew Phelps on strike. Slashes through covers. Was full. Was a little chance there. Pierced the field, but
great
fielding on the outside. Outstanding fielding. He picks up 2 runs.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing tonight. You got to take your chances when you're out here. So, and especially a player like Phelps, who can get going pretty quick. So,
spoke to Will Robinson early on just before, mate, on the call. I said the fielding's been absolutely outstanding from all teams. It's no different here from the Thunder. They're throwing themselves around it as well. Lots of energy. It's great to see. Short outside off stump. Phelps just pushes it to point for a single. Jordan Fortin not wanting to give Phelps an opportunity to drive where he's very strong.
Yeah, exactly.
See Danny Parnell looking over his shoulder here. Don't be surprised if we see one fly over mid-wicket along on.
I'm going to call it. I reckon it's going to be a 40 ball. I reckon Parnell's going to get a hold of one here.
I like it when we make little bold predictions every now and then. Sometimes we hope we don't curse the players out there. Parnell flicks it off his toes. They look for two here. Wilkins charging in. Some good fielding there by Matty Wilkins. Rockers it in over the bails. Brilliant cricket all round.
Yeah, that was a good arm from Matty there on the boundary. Rocketed it in.
See Jacob Stanton down a long on, one of the veterans of the game. It was really good with the bat in hand. Fulton fell strong through that point area there. Down to the big golden arm and Aaron Locke. Picks up another single, Phelps.
How long until we see Lockie come on, mate? What do you reckon?
Oh, I reckon towards the middle of the innings, I reckon.
Middle of the innings?
Little seamers darting around. Very experienced, great cricket knowledge. Parnell on strike. Oh, bottom edge there, didn't carry. Sees the end of the fifth over. Designer home Daredevils. 5 overs, 1 for 29. Designer home Daredevils, 5 overs down, 1 for 29 in the pursuit of 149 for victory. In this game 3, the Cairns Tie Power, Barrier Reef Big Bash. Big shout out and thank you to Frankie Razzo for your tie needs. Make sure you get down and see him at Cairns Tie Power. Change in the bowling. I can't see. Nicky Salerno. Change in the bowling for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. Michael Salerno.
Well, you caught it here, Spill. I think he's on.
Yes, Willie veteran, Mickey Salerno, absolute champion. Pleasure to call him a great mate of mine. Great cricket knowledge. He'll keep him on the toes there. He'll throw it up to Danny Parnell, I reckon, and try and tempt him to hit him hard. Yep. Interesting to see how Phelps plays him. Wouldn't be surprised if Phelps plays him pretty square, either behind square or hits him just forward a point. Michael Salerno in his first over here for the Thunder. There it is. Andrew Phelps pushing it to point, scurrying through. Once again, some good fielding by Sykes.
Great running from the boys there.
Absolutely. We've seen that part of Thunder's game. Tommy Borman, Jacob Stanton, Joel Sykes, Matty Wilkins, all very, very classy between wickets. And we're seeing the same here between Phelps and Parnell. Parnell on strike. Salerno floats it up. Beautiful cricket shot. Sweeps him off his legs. Look for two here. They make it back comfortably. Yeah, takes a really good throw from the boundary. Big boundary square of the wicket out there. Good cricket all around.
Shot you really don't see much. The sweep shot. That was beautiful played from Danny Parnell. So
it's a beautiful cricket shot. I love facing spinners and sweeping them just for easy singles out the square leg. Oh, Danny Parnell's got hold of that. He's got a good feed on it. But the mid-on fieldsman's coming around. Looks like Wade Matthews. Fantastic catch down there. Mickey Salerno got him with flight.
Got him with flight. You did call it, Spill, didn't you? You said he was going to flight one up for him.
Yes, the old Willie veteran.
Parnell going for the big one and getting caught on the boundary there. Great catch from Wade Matthews, but
it certainly was, mate.
Is this the queen of the desert?
New batsman for the designer home Daredevils, Brenton Edwards. As we see the new batsman coming to crease, Brenton Edwards for the Daredevils. Big wicket there from Mickey Salerno. I thought he throw it up to Danny Parnell. Very tempting. It is hard to hold back at times, but just taking the pace off the ball. Edwards will be on strike here for the Daredevils.
Yeah, the Kin's out there, mate. The Kin of far north, isn't he now? So hopefully he can launch some.
Oh, he's getting a bit long in the tooth, Eddie, but he still goes all right.
Great bloke, Eddie. Hopefully he does put them over the fence, mate.
He's staying with me tonight, mate. So to be honest with you, if he does get going, I'll probably get a ball innings later on. Might have to cut some vision of him. I wouldn't mind getting some wood on him, but to show him where he's made a few mistakes. They took a liking to him in his bowling today. But anyway, we'll move forward. Brent Edwards faces Michael Salerno. Two great mates here. Played a lot of representative cricket with. Don't be surprised if Mickey trying tempties as well. It's going to be tempting for him. Spears it in. Bit of cat and mouse going on here. Dot ball.
Dot ball from
I'll tell you what, if he drifts it onto his legs, Edwards will go after him hard to put it into the trees. Oh, a thick outside edge. He might pick up 2 runs here. He'll take that. Gee, Edwards is going to have to pick up. He's running between wickets. Phelps out there.
He's known for a good running out, isn't he, Eddie?
Well, it has been known before. It has happened.
Many times.
Slide your bat, mate. Salerno to Edwards. Oh, playing a miss. Felvo goes up, but nothing but thin air. End of the 6th over. 2 for 34. End of the 6th over for the Designer Home Daredevils. 2 for 34. Looks like we're going to see another change in the bowling, Ash.
Yep.
Captain Tom Borman happy with the pace off the ball, I think. Is he bringing himself back on here, I think? Or Sean Pryor. Looks like
Shawnee Pryor's coming in.
Baron River, all-rounder. Number 4, Sean Pryor, new bowler for Thunder.
He's a good bowler, Shawnee.
Change of bowling for the Twomey Schriber Thunder from the northern end, Sean Pryor.
Big shout out for Shawnee too. Just had a little bubba too, mate. So.
Absolutely. Congratulations to Sean and his partner. Hope all is healthy and well. It's great to hear little stories like that. Good bloke too, Shawnee. Loves his cricket. Been around a fair while now. Phelps on strike. Barron River cricket teammates once again. Dabs it in behind there. Good runnings by Edwards. Steals a cheeky run there. Very good running. We'll be right. We just pull back instead of pull everything back. If it does rain, we'll just pull back under the tent. We'll be right. Give us 1 hour. Pryor around the wicket. Edwards on strike. Flicks it off his toes. We'll look for 2 here. Once again, good running between the wickets.
Yeah, very good batting there. Just knocking them around.
Current situation, 112 required off 82 balls. Edwards on strike. Oh, starting to warm up. Slashes it down the mid-on, inside edge. Takes a single. Phelps punches it behind point. Picks up 2 runs.
The bales did light up there. I don't know if you've seen that, Spill.
Yeah, I did see that, mate. Something must have bumped them.
Yeah.
It's always trivial in the game of cricket these days when something like that happens.
Yeah, you
I
never
think
know
that
what
happened in
happens.
the Big Bash game in Cairns here, actually.
I think it did too, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. Prior to Phelps. Cross bats it out to mid-wicket for a single.
Yeah, Phelps is just working into his innings here now, so looking for those ones and twos.
Takes himself to 13 now. 2 for 41 in 7th over. Edwards. Oh, looks to go big. Bit of pad. Just past the keeper and Brendan Falvo there. Get away with the leg boy, I think. Yep.
Leg boy there.
That's the end of the 7th over. 2 for 42. And pursued at 149 for victory.
I went for a dive and catch and landed on my arm.
Michael Salerno will continue from the southern end for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. First over, 1 for 5. This is going to be a good little battle here. We'll see Salerno floated up. Be tempting to get Edwards to go over mid-wicket here. Good little battle here. Will Edwards go long over mid-wicket? Swing and a miss. Nothing but thin air. I don't know if that's correct, but that's what it says. Yeah.
7 this over.
Yeah.
7 are we? 7 1 2. 7 runs behind.
Edward pulls up a single. Phelps will be on strike to Salerno. A little bit of cloud coming over Ash. All the experts will have the Duckworth-Lewis system out. Experts will be checking it.
Yeah, mate. Definitely.
I think the Daredevils probably about 6 runs behind at the moment. A couple boundaries here will make things real exciting.
Yeah,
Let's
I just don't
hopefully-
want to lose any wickets because that always puts the Duckworth-Lewis
Yep.
ahead. So, yeah, it's going to be a good little battle here. So,
Their average rate is 7.4. They can't give us the exact number for that stoppage, but we've got 10 runs.
Salerno to Phelps. Punches it straight out the cover for a single. Couple boundaries will be really handy here for the Daredevils.
definitely. I reckon they'll be looking at Eddie going big here. So,
We got the Daredevils owner, Mark Orson, quickly just going past here. I'm going to quickly ask him. Mark, welcome aboard, mate.
Welcome, Cameron. Thank you.
Mate, how's things?
Excellent.
Very tight game at the moment. Game is in the balance.
Yeah, they had a very good power play overs. The first 4 and second 2 were excellent. So they scored, I think, almost 70 off 6. So that put us behind a little bit. And then we had to squeeze.
Oh, very tidy keeping there from Brendan Falvo. Gets the big wicket of Edwards. Once again, Salerno tempts him there with his flight. Massive wicket there. Big wicket.
And that hasn't helped.
That could have a big effect on the game. You see
Sure.
Daniel Freebody, the new batsman for the Designer Home Daredevils.
Yeah,
New batsman coming to the crease for the Designer Home Daredevils, Daniel Freebody. Massive wicket there, unfortunately, Lawso. The flight got Eddie. Just couldn't quite get hold of it. But you still have plenty of depth, mate, in the middle of the order.
Yeah.
Daniel Freebody, he's been in great form for his club this season.
Yeah, we got long batting, mate. Meisner, Ma, Pitterino. Pretty strong middle to bottom order.
Absolutely. You got Phelps out there, player of the tournament last year.
Skipper, it's in his hands, I think, a little bit now, Cameron. I think it's in the skipper's hands.
Important here for Dan Freebody and Phelps to put 5 or 6 overs together here. Michael Salerno, the veteran, 2 for 7 in his second over. Little lollipop spinners. Everybody shows his attention straight away. Swats it out to mid-wicket. Thanks also. Just calling past.
Yeah, that was definitely a big wicket there, wasn't it, mate?
Certainly was, mate. Edwards just couldn't contain himself. Just missed it.
Great stop there from Aaron Locke. Shot we don't see Phelpsy play very much, mate. The reverse sweep.
End of the 8th over. Designer home Daredevils. 3 for 46. Now I've got to give Phelps an extra run. Let's hope this is a dot ball. Sean Pryor will continue from the northern end for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. Phelps gets a good piece of that, pierces the gap. Got some good boundary fieldsmen there once again. Jacob Stanton out there.
Great fielding down there from Jacob.
Phelps punches that straight down the ground. That's a good cricket shot.
That's a great shot.
Very handy, needed boundary, that one. Andrew Phelps showing his class as skipper here. This is what they need. They need to be at least 65, 70 at the 10 over mark. It's game on at the moment. Game's definitely in the balance.
Oh, definitely, especially with a player like Andrew Phelps. So that anything can happen.
Yeah, still a fair bit of batting to come in the middle order. Tommy Marr, Freddie Pittarino, Sonny Ray. Daniel Freebody's out there at the moment. Prior to Phelps. Phelps charges down the ground once again for a single. Prior to Freebody playing a miss. Dot ball.
Everyone gets in 5 minutes. I think it's going to miss us. I think it will too.
Freebody punches it out. Cover for a single. Phelps goes long. He's got a fair piece of it. Straight to Jacob Stanton.
That's a big wicket there.
Massive
big
wicket. That sees a dismissal of Andrew Phelps, the designer home Daredevils. We'll bring Freddie Pittarino to the crease.
The veteran, mate, but I'll tell you what, I like to have Freddie out there at the moment, so
9 overs down for the Designer Home Daredevils. 4 for 55. That will bring Freddie Pinarino to the crease for the Designer Home Daredevils. One over before the 10 over drink break here, Ash. 4 for 55 currently.
I'd say the Thunder's on top here, mate. That's a big wicket getting Phelps.
That is,
there,
mate,
so.
massive wicket. He was looking very ominous there. Really was. Shawnee Pryor picks up the valuable wicket. 2 overs, 1 for 16. Changing the bowling from the Thunder from the southern end. Their captain, Tommy Borman. Nice little shot by Freebody. Looks like he might pick up a boundary there. Oh, some great fielding. Tyron Brown, beautiful
Great
boundary fielding.
there.
Reduces it to 2 runs. Great effort there by the young man. Nice shot there by Daniel Freebody.
Yeah, he covered a lot of ground there.
Freebody, once again, punches it down a minute on.
Oh,
No run.
great fielding there.
Very tight. Thunder up and about in the field now. 4 for 57. Borman, the Freebody. Oh, hits him on the pads. A big shout. Might have been a little inside edge, I reckon. No, leg boys.
Leg boy. Worth going up for there.
Yeah, definitely. Big shout there from the Thunder boys. 2 balls remaining in this 10th over before they have a quick drinks break. Everyone's a bit nervous. The rain hanging around, but I think we'll be right, Ash.
Yeah, mate.
There's only one weather expert in the north, and that's Livio.
Hopefully it all stays away, mate. We've got a cracking contest here.
We certainly have.
Next 10 overs, they're going to have to start going for it. So, no, it's going to be unreal here.
Borman. Oh, bit
Ooh.
uppish from Pitterino. Tyron Brown. Very exciting in the field. Last ball before drinks in the 10th over. Borman. Oh, Freddie Pinarino sneaks one behind the stumps. And they're just happy with a single there. He's off the mark. So 10 overs down. 4 for 59. Twomey Schriber Thunder in the field. Designer Home Daredevils chasing 149 to win. 90 required of 60 balls. As we take a short break, we'll be back with you very shortly. Welcome back here to the live action at Cairns Tide Power Barrier Reef, game number 3 between the Thunder and the Daredevils. Tyron Brown, the new bowler from the northern end. Freddie Peterino on strike. Dot ball. Little snick down the vacant slip area. Picks up 2 runs. Big thanks to Ash White for joining us in the commentary. Did a good job. Great volunteer of Cairns Cricket, North Cricket Club. Can hit a long ball. Handy little off spinner. Brown to Peterino. Nice and full outside off stump. Cracking cover drive there from Freddie. Straight to extra cover for a single. Takes a total of 62. About to be joined live once again in the commentary box by the veteran, the guru himself, Kevy Mars, about to be joining me live. How are you, Kevy?
Well, the big words, aren't they? Veteran and guru and all those things.
Well deserved, mate. Well deserved. A lot of respect.
The
Good bit of fielding there from Mickey Salerno, the Willie Old Fox.
the Devils have got themselves a bit of a task here, I think, mate.
They certainly have, Kev. At the 10 over drink break, 90 runs required from 60 balls.
That's a big ask. 9 and over.
4 overs down. They still have a little bit still in there. Greggy Meisner and Tommy Marr both can bat quite convincingly. So still a chance. Dan Freebody's hitting them quite well out here with Freddie Peterino. Lots of experience still. Two big boys.
No, but 9 and over starts to become a big ask. Big ground. Someone's got to not only boundaries, but they've also there's got to be some big bombs go out of the park. I
Absolutely.
think, to pull in a score like that.
Kevy, young Tyron Brown, mate, new to our area. Good young cricketer we're watching here.
Yeah,
is he wrapped in
he's
free
playing
body
for
on
the
the pads?
Cassowary Coast. What's his background? I don't know much.
South
about him.
African born, mate. School teacher. Been drafted, been in Brisbane. I believe he actually played first grade with Sandgate last season.
Well, there'll be a handy player if he can fit into a Sandgate first grade side. They're fairly strong club. He played in the Fusion side, I think, in the last couple of games.
He did, mate. Yep, he did.
So I didn't get much of a look at that stage, but he's fitted in pretty well even and been quite tidy in what he does.
Yeah, fine young gentleman as well. Looks like we're going to see a change in the bowling. Thunder bringing back one of the big guns in Wade Matthews.
Well, at 5 down, I mean, you go for the throat, a couple more and the game's well and truly gone. So the Daredevils have got to get some. The 148's a pretty imposing total. When you sit down and work out.
Certainly is.
When,
Wrong microphone there, Kev. Change of bowler from the southern end. Wade Matthews for the Twomey Schriber Thunder.
It's a when people say to you, what's a good score in this sort of game? Well, if you haven't got 7.5 or 7 to 7.5 minimum, I think you struggle. And
Absolutely. Matthews pushes one past Freebody's bat there. Just outside off stump. I think the next 3 or 4 overs are crucial here, Kev. Either Peterino or Dan Freebody have to kind of knock over a few boundaries to give them any hope here.
the Thunder it's a bit of a different looking side. When you think in this attack, they got Wade Matthews, Jordan Fulton, who's the leading wicket taker out of Barron, or just got the all-time record for the club.
That's right, over 400 wickets.
I've always rated Jordan. He's very consistent and never lets his team down. And when you've got that, you've got an experienced head in Mickey Salerno. So there's a fair bit there, and and the big wickets of Phelps and Edwards, they were the 2 big wickets.
Absolutely,
And,
especially in the middle there.
I didn't see. It was dismissal. He was out stumped.
Yeah, Mickey Salerno got him with a bit of flight, mate. Left the mid-wicket region open, tempted him there, and outsmarted him there. It was good cricket.
Some good fielding out there at cover. Restricts it to 1 for Freddie Pittarino. There's a real energy in the field. You can just sense it.
They certainly are up and
they're on
about
top.
Thunder. Yep, they certainly are. It's been a big vibe. It's been like that since ball 1. Matty Wilkins set the tone, I think, too, with his batting from the first over.
Very good.
Absolutely outstanding it was. Beautiful to watch. Oh,
it's a great effort. But
that's a big effort there from Sean Pryor there in the gully. Nearly pulled off a left arm screamer. Everybody got a good piece of that. Finds the boundary rope. 4 runs. That would have been a fantastic catch.
I don't think it carried to him. It was.
No.
But gee, he got plenty of bat on it because it went like a rocket.
I said,
Wade's got a bit of a spring in his step here tonight.
He certainly has,
he's
mate.
carried a bit of injury in the last couple of seasons, and Wade, and
that's beautiful bowling.
Yeah, like 2 seasons back, he played for North Queensland and was within, I reckon, would have been the next bowler picked in the countryside, and then he suffered a shoulder injury, and then he had a foot injury earlier in part of this year. And it's great to see him back in full fitness as the season's gone on, back in full fitness and charging in.
Matthews to Pittarino. Looks to loft it over cover, but he's picked out the fieldsman there.
Boy, oh boy. You might, hey?
Straight to him. Good catch by one of the younger ones from the Thunder.
I'm not quite sure who latched onto that one. It's one that should be caught at this level too, of course, but it was slightly above his head, but it's a pretty handy catch. Freddie had the right intention to go over the top, but he didn't quite get it.
Brings the new batsman to the crease for the designer home Daredevils. Tommy Ma, the son of the great guru.
Oh dear. He hit a couple last night. They weren't too bad. And
yes, he looked good.
For a bloke that you could put in the veteran class. But he's in pretty good nick. He keeps himself in really pretty good condition all year round. Nature of his business and whatever. So I know he struggled with a bit of a calf strain the last couple of weeks, but he's
New batsman to the crease for the designer home Daredevils, Tommy Ma. Sees a change of bowling at the northern end from Thunder, Jordan Fulton.
He'll have to pull something special out of the Hattie tonight. If they get
certainly will, Kevy.
8 overs, 76 to get. Once it gets to 9, as anyone who watches BBL games and things like that know that becomes a big ask. Griffiths Park, number 1, down to the clubhouse here or the northern end of the ground isn't that long a boundary, but it's wide. Out through the cover and mid-wicket and that, it's a long way, those big boundaries.
12 overs down, 5 for 72. 77 runs required to win from 48 balls here. It is definitely game on, but the Thunder in the box seat.
Yeah, well, Jordan's come back. He's only bowled 2. I think he's got 2 more to go. And they seem to be doing that with their bowlers. They're rotating them pretty well, the Thunder.
They certainly are, mate.
Tommy Borman, the captain, is pretty cagey cricketer.
He certainly is very competitive, isn't he? Tommy Ma punches one down the mid-on, gets off the mark.
Yeah, he's a cagey cricketer, Tom. Very useful bat, ball in the field and between the ears. He is. He's a very smart cricketer, and of course his English background. He's played so much cricket in his life. And he's done a great job with that Atherton team up there this year.
He certainly did, Kev.
Get him into the finals.
Really did. Doesn't mind a red wine on a nice cold night either.
Oh. Well, Well, if you lived in Atherton, you'd have to have a couple of red wines.
Kevy, I was just saying early on to a few boys that have been on the commentary tonight and today, the double header. I honestly think the fielding standard has been outstanding. The first 3 games, a lot of boys throwing themselves around. Yes, we've had a couple of misfields and overthrow, but it's really been at a good level.
Oh, look, if the one thing that T20 cricket has done Australia-wide at all levels of cricket, you see some of the catches in the BBL where blokes, catch them and throw them back as they're going over the rope to someone else and all that sort of stuff. The one thing that it's done to cricket in general has been improve the fielding.
Absolutely, mate.
Everyone knows that at these formats, you've got to be alert in the field because that's where you can win it.
Fulton to Tommy Ma. Punches down the third man. Easy single. Turns it over free body.
Unfortunately, I don't think those, even a run a ball now, it's got to be, you can't do it. So there's got to be boundaries somewhere along the way. And, of course, the trouble is when you're trying to do that, you run the risk of losing your wicket. So, but Dan's played a lot of cricket this year. He's had a great season too. So
really has. I mentioned early on, Kevy, Tommy's been playing in 3rd grade, but he has the pleasure of playing with young Paddy.
Wow.
Must be a great feeling playing with your son, mate. It really must be. I congratulate him. We all know he's a gentleman. He's not down there glory hunting, but just the experience and giving his young fellas some guidance there.
Well, it's really interesting. The way it was set up, they didn't have enough for 2-3 tier teams, but they had enough dads who were fit enough to play 3rd grade. So what they did is they still put the team in 3rd grade, and they said, well, if the dads play with these young fellas, we'll put them into 3rd grade. So there's 5. I think 5 of the dads are playing with their sons, and they're having an absolute blast. There's one game I don't think Tommy even bowled an over. He stood up at mid-off and helped the young blokes set their field. A bit of a learning curve, and he's enjoying it, and I know young Patrick is as well. So at 6 feet plus though, the grandson, Tommy's boy, I tell you what, Patrick, I hope he's a real tearaway quick as he gets older. He turned 15 the other day. I hope he's a real tearaway quick and boss some bounces at people to get square for all the ones I copped over the years.
I love it. Change of bowler once again from the southern end. Michael Salerno back in action. Change of bowler from the southern end. Michael Salerno. Tommy punches it just past cover there. Picks up a single.
Yeah, they haven't got a lot of overs there to get close, to give it the big charge.
13.1 overs gone for the designer home Daredevils. 5 for 78. 71 runs required of 41 balls.
Anyhow, Salerno.
Oh, did he get a bottom edge to that?
He may have.
Picks up 2 runs. No, 2 wides. 2 wides.
Yeah, Dan went right across. I think he's trying to look to heave it over out to mid-wicket.
Yes.
Just trying to check Michael Salerno's field here. He's
plenty of protection out there. Long on, mid-wicket.
Oh, there's one.
Deep square
the
leg.
mid-wicket.
Yep.
I couldn't see him in the darkness of the tree over there.
There he goes. Tosses it up. Oh, a little bit of a misfield there. Tyron Brown's been really good in the field. Tidies it up. 2 runs to free body.
Michael Salerno's had a change of club this year. He's with the Hurricanes the first 2
Yep.
years, and now he's in the Thunder in the draft.
Oh,
That's a
free
great
body.
shot,
He's
but
got hold of that. I think it's going to clear the fence. Oh, it's just over the outside fence.
Cleared
Here we go. Daniel Freebody opening arms out. Big 6 there off Salerno.
That's a long way out there. That's a good shot.
That's at least 70, 75 metres out there.
So they've got 3 out on the boundaries.
Well
Long
needed
on,
boundary there for the Thunder.
Long on deep.
Sorry for the Daredevils. Freebody goes again, sweeps it.
They'll get they're content with 1.
Jacob Stanton out there, the fieldsman.
He had some good stuff.
He was very good in the middle, mate. Some classic running between wickets between him and Tommy Borman. It was beautiful to watch.
Very pretty experienced cricketer, Jacob Stanton.
Absolutely.
He came to Cairns several years ago now.
Reverse sweep there.
Tommy Ma, you idiot.
Reverse sweep. Bit adventurous from Tommy.
You've been watching
Straight to Brown.
Been watching the Australians bat. Well, the screws are just tightening. Over after over, wicket after wicket.
Certainly are. See, Greggy Meisner from the Atherton Cricket Club coming to the wicket. Can hit a good ball.
He's been a good contributor in this
Certainly has.
competition the last couple. I think last year he played in the Daredevils?
Hurricanes. Played for the Hurricanes.
And they won the thing.
Yep.
Yeah. No, they didn't. They got beaten in the final. But he had a good year for them, for the Hurricanes. Yeah. So
New batsman at the crease for designer home Daredevils, Greg Meisner. Mickey Salerno, 3 for 21 now in his third over. Might pick up a couple more wickets here. Kevy might be the golden bowler at the end of round 1.
Yep. Once you get to wear the gold hat.
Yep, gets to wear the gold hat. Seth McGinty's leading it at the moment in the batting and the bowling. Oh, there we go. Stumped.
No, bowled.
Bowled.
Clean bowling.
Clean bowled.
But don't.
My apologies, Mickey. On a hat trick.
Well. That's really put the cat amongst the pigeons now at eight down. It was interesting. One of the scorers earlier on, when the 148 was up on the board, someone said, "Will they get close?" And she turned around and she said, "No." So she was a good judge. The lady on the scorebook up at the far end there didn't give them a chance of getting them, and as it's turned out, they're going to fall well short.
They certainly are, mate. New batsman in the crease looks like Sonny Ray, I think. Yep, Sonny Ray from the North Cricket Club.
Sanjay, yeah.
New batsman for the designer home Daredevils, Sanjay Ray. Tyrone Brown will continue to bowl from the northern end for the Twomey Schriber Thunder.
I don't know.
14 overs, 7 for 90.
I don't know what sort of instructions Dan everybody can give someone at this stage of the thing, except to say, look,
run hard, do your best, hit the ball hard.
Let's get bat on ball and run hard. That's really the only choice you've got. But I don't think Tyrone Brown's going to give him a load.
Michael Salerno, 4 for 21 or 3 overs, Kev.
Unbelievable.
Little lollipops floating them up. Brown around the wicket.
Well, I hope he does.
Everybody gets a fair piece of that.
I hope he doesn't hear you in commentary say that, little lollipops. He'll certainly take you to task over it.
He certainly will, mate.
He's been a wily customer for a long time.
He certainly has.
Even at North Queensland and Queensland country level, I think he had about 9 tours.
Yep.
For Queensland country.
He certainly enjoyed representing with great pride. He did, Mickey.
Yep, and he still he loves this. It fits in with his life now that he's got his own business,
little family, and Stratford Servo doing very well out there.
And this is just a matter of what it just fits in rather than the grind of every weekend.
Oh, a bit uppish. Not quite carrying. Brown looking very tidy with the ball in hand. In his third over, none for 8. Twomey Schriber Thunder definitely up and about here. Lots of energy. They'll be looking to try and finish this game early. 7 for 91.
I know
Designer home Daredevils.
I know that the owner, franchise owner, Kev, he was really, really fairly cheesed off last year that he ran last in the comp. Wasn't happy at all, and he's like a cat in a hot tin roof the night of the draft. He was in there. He had pieces of paper flying around everywhere, and then he left it to Tommy Borman and Wade Matthews to really sit down and then say, well, this is what we want. They know the players better than the owners, and they know what.
Oh, free body. He's got hold of that.
I tell you what.
Oh.
It's 4.
Shawnee Pryor crept in there.
He crept in, and
The old saying, Kevy, you're on the boundary for a reason.
that's it.
If he was
And
on the fence then, I don't think he wanted to move to catch it, to be honest.
he came in, and then it was a bit more on it. And he
Yeah.
thought and went
Yep.
back. Yeah, but if you're on the rope, you can come in.
Yes,
It's
that's correct.
when you wander in, and
Yep.
then you've got to go back.
Kevy Twomey said to me earlier tonight, Kevy goes, Spill, I'm out for redemption.
Well, he's certainly getting some of it here tonight because this is his first game. The Daredevils.
Oh!
No, he's home.
No.
Daniel's home.
Umpire Kev Skinner,
Yep. He's home.
unmoved. Some great fielding by Matty Wilkins out there at deep cover. Beautiful throw. Kept them on their toes. Bit exciting at the moment.
Yep.
7 for 98 in the 14th over, 15th over.
Yeah, Kev was, but he did once they got organised. He said, "I'm going to leave it to Borman and Matthews." He said to me because they know the players better than I do, and they got the main thing you got to try and do in that draft.
Oh, what
what
a
a
catch!
What
What
a-
a catch! That's absolutely outstanding.
Who was that?
That's a cracking shot by Freebody.
Oh, one-handed.
Tommy Borman, captain
Unbelievable.
of Thunder, leading the way, elevates himself in midair. Outstanding catch by the young Englishman.
The young Englishman,
What a catch!
high and to his right. Great catch. Great catch.
At the end of the 15th over, 8 for 98, the designer home Daredevils. What a catch by Tommy Borman. Brings a new batsman to the crease for the Daredevils, Debas Bendari.
So you'll know you'll be docking my pay tonight, Villa. We'll get an early night, get an early finish. What's going on? Boy, oh boy, that catches like that just changed the game. You know, like
Well,
the game, I
Kevy,
think the game was well and truly gone. All the same, but gee,
Michael Salerno was on a hat trick. The captain's given him the hook here. He's taken him off. He's brought himself on. He's taken that catch. He's hooked Salerno and he's bowling himself.
you know what?
Change in bowling from the southern end. Tommy Borman.
I think you'll find that would be an honest mistake because Tommy doesn't think that way.
No, absolutely, mate.
Boy, what a catch! Will we be able to look at that in replay sometime?
Oh, it certainly will be, Kevy.
Gee, that should be on a
That was
highlight reel.
absolutely be definitely on the highlight reel, mate. I wouldn't be surprised if Mickey Cerno didn't even worry about not having a bowl, mate. It just would have been water off a duck's back.
So what Mickey's got? How many? 4?
He's got one left up his sleeve.
Yeah, but he's got 4 wickets.
4 for 21, yes.
Boy, oh boy.
On a hat trick.
Gee, I hope he gets a chance to bowl another over. If he like Merv
That
Hughes.
brings up the 100 for the designer home Daredevils. Sanjay Ray pushes it out for another 2. Good bit of fielding once again. Ooh, direct hit would have been interesting. Sneaking through for one more. He's in trouble here. It's going to be a run out now. No, makes it back. It's all happening here at Griffiths Park.
You sound like Bill Laurie when you say things like that. I don't know whether you've ever read the story about Merv Hughes' hat trick that he got in Perth.
I remember watching him, but I've never heard
It
the
happened
story.
on 3 different days.
It did, actually. Funny you say that. Didn't he talk about it at tickets at his luncheon?
Oh, it could have. It could
Sneaky
have been.
little shot
They said
there.
the longest hat trick in history.
Good over here for the Daredevils. 8 off it so far.
Yeah, he's
43 runs needed off 26 ball. But wickets,
wickets are the problem.
yes.
But sensible.
You never know. Funny things that happen, Kev.
Oh, in this game, anything can happen. But I really think they've got. So they need 41 off
42.
30.
Yep.
Boy,
No,
boy,
off 24.
24.
It's the last ball. Oh, Tommy Borman.
42 or 24. Still, you can't do it with singles. There's got to be some boundaries, and that's when the real risk comes in.
16 overs down. Designer home Daredevils. 8 for 108. 41 runs required of 24 balls. Change of bowler from the northern end. Michael Salerno on a hat trick. Here we go, Kevy. We'll be calling a hat trick here.
You reckon?
What do you reckon? You never know.
Here's
Be
on.
pretty exciting.
Oh, have we seen one in this comp since it's
No,
started? I don't think we have.
No, I don't think we have.
I don't think we have.
I know we had 3 or 4 hat tricks in first grade this year
Yeah.
by some of our promising young juniors. But here we go. Michael Salerno on a hat trick. Bollington Bandari from the Daredevils. Floats it up. He's got a good piece of it. Here he goes. He's got it.
He's got it.
He's got it. He's got a hat trick. What about that, Kevin?
Oh, you called it.
Tyron Brown, Michael Salerno. Stand up and applaud him. Outstanding.
Well, look at the team.
Absolutely outstanding. Look at the Thunder boys get around.
Yeah, they. That was a.
Congratulations, Michael Salerno, on a fantastic hat trick.
Oh, he'll be wanting to play representative cricket again. He'll be ringing up shortly to see whether we noticed.
I reckon he'll be giving you the text message, Kevin.
No,
Just letting himself. I'm still around.
He knows. When you say retired, we take it for granted, for gospel.
Yeah.
No, he's. That's a tremendous. But,
What a catch, Tyron Brown.
It was a good catch too because it was dropping. It was low down. Sometimes you can. They can be hard because there's not much give in the hands.
Certainly. Young
the
Harry
hands.
Gardner is a new batsman for Designer Home Daredevils coming to the crease. New batsman for Designer Home Daredevils, Harry Gardner. Unbelievable. We've had it all tonight, Kevy. We really have.
Yeah, we had a rough time last night with the equipment and whatever, so it's good to see.
Geez, that's going to throw a smoky in the works. Matty Wilkins outstanding with the bat. Or do we go with the Willie Old Fox, 5 wickets and a hat trick with the ball for man of the match?
Mate, 5 wickets and a hat trick.
T20 game?
In a T20 game.
I think so, mate.
Well, in a normal game of cricket, 5 wickets is considered the equal of 100.
Correct.
But a 50 in T20 cricket's pretty damn good, but 5 for, wow, boy.
I think he might pick up the golden cap too for the bowler now. Harry Gardner gets off the mark.
So what's he get
down
for
the
the man of the match?
Oh, he gets a Triple S Sports Show Cricket Show shirt, mate. T-shirt.
Spiller Sports Show, Triple S.
Salerno. Sanjay Ray on strike. Punches it, hits it hard, straight down the wicket. Picks up 4 runs.
Mickey threw that
Tossed
up
it
there,
up.
thinking he might slog it down long off.
Handy little innings here from Sanjay Ray. 14 off 8 balls now.
Michael won't throw this one up though. You watch.
Spear it in towards him. There it is.
Yeah.
Respectively played down the mid off. They're going to look for 2 here.
Sykes. Ooh.
No. Very good fieldsman, Sykes.
Oh, geez, hit the stumps at the bowler.
Yep.
Did he hit him or did Mickey?
I think Mickey might have bumped him
there,
there, mate.
Might have brushed past him. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway. Mickey Salerno. 3.4 overs, 5 for 27, 2 balls remaining. Will he pick up the last wicket?
He's got a.
Rats him on the pads, no run.
He's got a fair crew of family here to know. Half of Mariba's down here.
Yep, certainly has.
And the brothers that live here. And yeah, so Uncle Mick will be the flavour of the day with the nieces and nephews.
Yep.
And he certainly.
Oh, he floats it up. I reckon he wants another ball. He's bowled it wide there.
I reckon he's called it a no ball.
Yep. Free hit.
Free hit here. Mickey's gone very wide. And umpire Jesberg says, we're going to have none of that. This is a free hit.
Spears it in.
There it is.
There it is. Free hit.
He couldn't get 6, did he?
Nah, he can't get 6.
Oh,
Harry
sorry.
Gardner pick up the 1 run.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
4 overs, 5 for 29. Mickey Salerno, the Willie Old Fox.
Well, there's no doubt about him. He's certainly
17 overs down. 9 for 116, the Designer Home Daredevils. 33 runs required off 18 balls. 1 wicket remaining. Change of bowler from the southern end. Wade Matthews.
This will be full and straight.
Definitely will be. Wade Matthews be looking to finish it here.
Yeah, it'll be full and straight. He won't give these fellas too much.
Matthews charges into Harry Gardner. Full straight. Hits it over cover. Gets a fair piece of it. Look for 2 here. Young Harry.
I give.
Also, another young guy who had the experience with the FNQ winning Fusion boys, Kev.
Yeah, he
certainly improved.
He was an integral part of that side. And I'll tell you what, I was speaking to him last week. And I said, "What
good bowling by
like?
Matthews?
What was that like?" And and even yesterday, he couldn't believe the experience of in actual play on the Gabba. He just was still talking, just shaking his head at the thrill of it. It was made even bigger by the fact that the Far Northern Fusion won. And boy, didn't we have a crowd of supporters down there?
Certainly did. I watched it on the live stream, mate. I was jealous not to be down there. Matthews to Harry Gardner. Picks off a single to mid-on.
I think
they're fighting hard here to design a home Daredevils, but they're just going to run out of troops, I think.
Yeah, it was a good win for the Fusion, and that competition will be on again this year. The Bulls Masters Country Challenge here, the long weekend into September, October. Early October.
There it is, clean bowled. Wade Matthews.
We called that one full and straight.
Yep, full and straight.
The end of it.
Certainly did, Kevy.
It's certainly a great effort there. Highlighted, of course, by Mickey Salerno's fifer. I mean, that's an amazing effort by Michael to return figures like that in T20 cricket.
Certainly will. We'll catch up with him after the game for the man of the match.
I think they're the best figures we've had since this comp started. Something like that, a 5 for not too many have taken 5, I'm sure.
Well, there you go, Kevy. Designer Home Devils bowled all out. Tremendous first game victory for the Twomey Schriber Thunder. They're back up and running in this year's competition. Game 3 tonight. Once again, Kevy, thank you for your great commentary, mate.
Mate, we've had last night. The Daredevils had a win.
Yep.
The Hurricanes had a loss. Then today the Badgers had a win. Hurricanes had a loss. Now we've got the Thunder.
Yep.
Have had a win. So 3 teams have had 1 win, although a couple of them have played 2 games.
Yep.
And of course the Hurricanes, just haven't hit it yet, but they've still got some good players.
They certainly will.
So
that's right.
Next Friday night we'll be back here at the same time, same station as they say.
That's it. Friday night we're back here at 6:30 live.
I'm not sure who plays the game next Friday night.
I think it's the Thunder and the Badgers.
That'll be an interesting one.
Absolutely.
So, and all this is part of the selection process, for the next year's Fusion side. And as I say, the Country Challenge coming here again this year.
How exciting.
That's here. And also they'll bring the Youth Cup here again the week before Christmas.
Excellent.
So they're all good events for Cairns and for Far North Queensland Cricket, Bill. Thanks for your time, mate. Really enjoyed it.
Cheers, Kev. Thank you again. Thank you to my cameraman today, Andy Lambourne. Fantastic job. Once again, thank you to our supporters out there, families and viewers. Big shout out. Thank you to Frankie Razzo from Cairns Tyre Power, our major sponsor, and our 4 owners, and John Piccone, Darren Halpin, Mark Lawson, along with Kev Twomey, along with the Cairns Cricket Association. We say good night. Thank you for your support. See you next week.